Hey guys, it's Jerry, and this is my answer to the question for this week, the farting questions. So I'm just gonna run through these real quick. Describe the worst fart you ever let. Not sure if it's the worst one, but one of the most memorable. This was a long time ago. I was at work, and um, I didn't think anybody was gonna hear it or smell it or anything. And I was, it's hard to describe it. I was in the machine room, in a computer machine room, and I was on like one side of the rack of machines, and this other guy was on the other side, like in the back behind the machines where all the cables are and stuff. And so I let one go, and it was bad. It was really bad. So let's see, how bad did it stink? It stunk really, really, really bad. And were you alone? No. There was another guy in the room. Did others enjoy the aroma? Uh, Eventually, yeah, because basically what happened was because of the way the fans blow, it was basically blowing all the air from the side I was on to the side that he was on. So it like it all just blew right in his face, and you should have seen the look on his face. He thought somebody died. And did he? Someone comment on the fart? Yes, he sure did. Um, was your fart so bad even you tried to get away from it? Luckily for me, it got blown. It got sort of sucked away from me, so I didn't have to try to get away from it. But um, if if I was stuck with that smell, I would definitely have had to try to get away from it. Yeah. What did you eat that day? It was in the morning, so I think it was from the night before, and I'm not. I don't remember. I think it was either Chinese food or Indian food. Probably Indian food. I think. Um, if you could stop farting, would you? Definitely. Do you enjoy farting? Not especially. Uh, yeah. Not. I don't know. Not particularly. I wouldn't say sometimes you do, but not most of the time. Do you wish farts didn't exist? Probably. Who farts the worst in your family? Uh, It'd have to be probably both my parents now, especially because they're older, and you know how like when people get older they just like let loose all the time. So it's pretty much both of them now. It's just like they just get up, start walking, and it's just like all the way along. Excuse me. Have you ever farted under the blankets and threw them over someone's head? No, I would never do that. Dutch oven, that's called, I believe. Um, have you ever farted only to find out it was more than a fart that came out? I don't think so. I mean, I've definitely had times where you know, something came out because I couldn't hold it, but I don't think it was where I thought it was a fart and it turned out not to be. I don't think so. Have you ever farted and thought no one heard it only to find out they did? Not that I know of. I mean, I've definitely farted and thought nobody heard it, and maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but nobody's ever said anything that I remember, so I don't think so. Were you embarrassed or did you think it was funny? Well, I was definitely embarrassed, but if they had caught me, I would have been embarrassed. I don't think I would have thought it was funny. Let's see. When you fart on the toilet, does it sound like a tuba or a trumpet? Tuba or a trumpet? Trumpet. I'd say trumpet. How many consecutive farts have you passed at one time? I never counted. I would guess maybe like 4 or 5. I don't know. I never really paid attention. Do you ever enjoy blowing bubbles in the bathtub with your farts? When I was a kid, I haven't taken baths since I was a little kid, so I think when I was a kid I probably did. If your farts were colored, what colored gas would they be? Yellow, sulfur, right? I think so. Have you ever heard a fart so loud it scared you? ever remember being scared by a fart. I may have heard one so loud that it made me laugh, but I don't think, no, not a scary one, no. If you had a dog that farted all day, would you get rid of it or keep it? I love dogs. I would never get rid of a dog. I've never had a dog, but if I had one, I would never get rid of it. If a priest farted in church, would you laugh? Well, I don't go to church usually. But if I were in church and the priest farted, I guess it would depend on what he was saying at the time when he farted. So in general, no, but if it was funny in context to what he said, probably. Have you ever farted on someone? No, and I hate when people have done that to me. Have you ever farted in someone's face? No, and I hate when people do that to me. Have you ever lit your farts on fire? No, that's dangerous. But I've seen people do it. It's not, I would never do it. Have you ever coughed and farted on accident? By accident, I guess. Yeah, I think everybody has, probably, right? I mean, that's pretty normal, I think. If a bear farts in the woods and no one is around, does it still make a sound? Yes. If you could make your fart smell like anything in the world, what would it be? Nothing. I'm so happy if I have to fart and there's no smell at all. That's the best. That's like complete freedom. You know, just not to worry about it because you know it's not going to smell. That's the best. Make a fart noise right now on cam. All right, I'm going to make the noise of probably the worst fart that you can imagine. Okay, ready? That was it. Silent but deadly. That's what we used to call it. All right. See you guys.